Okay, what's up guys, Paintball Games here, back with another Drama Scripted Saturday. And bear with me, this Drama Scripted Saturday is going to be all over the place. I first want to talk about the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match, which was this past Sunday, that technically James Ellsworth won, because he went up there, grabbed the briefcase, and dropped it down to Carmella. So in the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match, a guy won. And then there was no reverse call because neither Shane McMahon or Daniel Bryan was at Money in the Bank. So Carmella wins, and Carmella has the briefcase. And then Daniel Bryan comes back on SmackDown, and then they just say they're going to have a rematch on next week's SmackDown. They're just going to redo the match, and then on the Talking Smack, Daniel Bryan says James Ellsworth is banned from ringside. So not only did they make a bad, controversial decision about having Ellsworth just drop Carmella the briefcase, they didn't stick to it. So they're just going to redo the match on television for free. So yeah, there's that. I guess they should have just stuck with it, to be honest. We all knew it was bad. And the only way this slightly kind of works, even though it's stupid, it's really stupid, is that James Ellsworth and Carmella are heels. So that's the only way you could give it a pass, even though the first women's Money in the Bank ladder match, technically speaking, James Ellsworth won. But they threw that out. So there's no suspense of a cash-in until the ladder match, which is next week. And for some reason, Lana gets another title shot against Naomi. So that's next week's SmackDown. Or well, this upcoming week's SmackDown, since this is going to be put up on Saturday. So this Tuesday, another women's titles match. So there's that. To Raw, Braun Strowman is finally back, which is good to see, because we all know he was going to be out for 2 months, but the storyline, they would say, oh, he's going to be out for 6 months, but real time, he was only out for 2 months. It felt like a decade. Braun Strowman's back, did what he did best. He's still not done with Roman Reigns, and we're probably going to get a match between Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, instead of Roman Reigns just making himself the #1 contender, which didn't make any sense, because why was there a Fatal 5-Way if Roman Reigns could just pull the John Cena card and walk out and be like, yeah, I'm just the #1 contender for SummerSlam. So hopefully we get a Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns match, probably at Great Balls of Fire. And then whoever wins that match is the #1 contender for the title at SummerSlam. I mean, that's how I would book it, and that would make the most sense. Enzo and Kaz breaking up, that segment gave 5 stars because Enzo actually cried. That was the highlight of that segment. I think that was the highlight of the show, because even though there aren't that many tag teams on Raw now, it makes sense why it makes sense why Cass would turn on Enzo, because Enzo always loses for them. Cass never gets pinned in any of their tag matches. So yeah, why not break them up and make Big Cass the big dominant heel, and I could just see Enzo after this storyline is over with. I could just see Enzo being the comic relief, filling Santino Marella's spot on the roster as a comic relief guy. So there's that. Samoa Joe beats Roman Reigns, but you know, due to the Braun Strowman coming in an ambulance appearance on the Titantron from distraction. But Samoa Joe is just a bad dude, and I like how WWE didn't destroy Samoa Joe's character, unlike what they're kind of doing with Kevin Owens. I mean, Kevin Owens is still Kevin Owens. It's just the whole, he could do without the suit thing. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think he's worn a suit in 2 weeks, so maybe they are getting rid of the suit thing, which is good, because Kevin Owens in a suit is weird. And like, in my opinion, there's only only a certain number of heels that could pull off the suit look, which is Ric Flair, Triple H. Yeah, Ric Flair and Triple H are the only two people that really pull off the heel suit look. Oh, and Cody Rhodes when he was playing Doctor Doom. So, but yeah, only 3 wrestlers in my opinion that can pull off the heel suit look. I just hate that it's becoming like a trend. Oh, he's a heel, put him in the suit, blah blah blah. It's like too much of the same thing over and over again. But that's pretty much gonna wrap up this week's Drama Scripted Saturday. Like I said, the thing with Carmella and James Ellsworth, they should have just stuck to it. They shouldn't have just, have Daniel Bryan just do the rematch. And once again, it's a Money in the Bank ladder match on SmackDown for free. They should have just stuck to it, but I guess they got too much backlash from it, and they decided to scrap it. And it'd be funny if they just have Carmella win again. That would be really interesting. But until next Saturday, guys, this is Game Fiend of All Games, and I'm signing off. Please, if you like what you have witnessed, please leave comments below, like and subscribe. And until next Saturday, guys, I'm out of here. Later, and peace.